presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to our man Al in Homosassa. What's going on, brother?
Isn't it wonderful? I went ahead and invested in your Tiger dollars, and I went ahead and got the gold report for a year, and also your morning your call letter and stuff like that. And I got over a 50% return in one day, not counting everything else. But I just want to thank you. Tom's not perfect, but he tells you how to put your stops in, and he keeps your losses small. You can take your small losses, but then all of a sudden you'll be like Dave Root, and you'll hit a home run. I mean, a big home run.
Yeah.
And put the money in your pocket.
Okay, brother. You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gonna be a good Thanksgiving, folks. Let's make it a great one. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will be manifested through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 45, Nasdaq's up 38, S&P's up 4.5, gold contract flat, 1787. You got silver up 6 cents, $23.49, late sweet crude, down 22 cents, $78.28 a barrel, notes and bonds. The 10-year right now, up 2 ticks, rather, 129.27. The 30-year up 22 ticks at 160.02. And King Dollar. King Dollar's up by 370 ticks, trading out at 96.861. The euro is at 112. The yen is at 115.43. And the British pound is at 133 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you got? Bottom line, folks, you got a sideways market. This market still wants higher highs, and we'll see how this shakes out. It's going to be pretty cool watching it, I can tell you that. So you get the SPY right now up 69 cents. Bottom line, we have a high volume high at the high from Monday. I suspect Friday, we're going to go after that high, man. That high is 473.59. NDX 100. This is probably the most important one to actually look at right now, because what you have is this. And this is where, folks, this is always cool when you do price and volume. Of course, you know I dig it because that's all I do. And what it is this. So picture this. You know, whether we're bullish or bearish, you know, in the context, okay, what ends up happening is this, is that when you come down with volume, the bottom line is that you have to test the lows in order to go back topside. Well, guess what? The Qs did it today, and the Qs rejected lower price, and you're going to have lighter volume. That sets up a run to the highs once again. The Qs get down to 392.54 today. Bottom line, you get that high out here. Well, the low of yesterday was the 392.92, and that's saying, guess what? You're going to go up to the highs, man. Inside the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness inside there today, you got Advanced Micro up 4.5%, INCY is up 4%, Xilinx is up 3.8%, and Pfizer is up 3.5%. You get two chip stocks in there. Taken away from it, Autodesk, you talk about getting smoked, man. That's down 16.5 points, 16.5%. Electronic Arts is down 1.8%. Gold, we go to the gold contract right now. The gold contract, folks who are trading with the February contract. Gold, thank God for small and big miracles. Bottom line, that tested lows today. Hasn't really got out of there yet. We got under the low, which we needed. You have lighter volume. You're going against the strength. You're at the lower end of consolidation. We'll see if gold can basically get some juice going. It's still held up pretty incredible that when we have the dollar running for 97, which is pretty amazing. Well, it's not amazing. I'm just saying what the amazing part about that is that gold's holding up. The swing point, you can see where I'm looking at these swings. The swing, 97,802. That's your next swing. So when you get close to swings like that, folks, they like to tag them. That's all their old friends, man. They're going to go and tag that swing. And, the last time that we got up here, you had a monster day, and this was at the beginning of the pandemic. The dollar, on a weekly, it went to 102, then came down to 97, and then tested the 102 the following week. And then, bottom line, runs down to the lower end of this 89. We go take a look at the euro, because this the dollar strength is all about the euro weakness. Euro is trading 112 right now, and if we do the same exercise there, we take a look at it, and what you got with the euro, it's like, okay, man, 111 is game. 110.94 is game, really. The euro is now back in its low range. I mean, it's pretty cool when you look at the dollar versus the euro, because all you have to do is flip the charts, take the dollar chart and just flip it around the other way, and that's what you have. And good old, let's go into the note and bond market, because this one here is going to get intriguing, and it's going to be intriguing for quite some time, because of the fact that, the bottom line, rates are going to go up at some point. Well, guess what? Right now, what we had out here today, let's see, 3.2 million contracts. Let's see how this shakes out. I think that's still too much contract volume. We rejected this 129.19 on the 10. You still get a lot of contract volume, though. Right? We'll see how that baby shakes out. Some of the higher volume, meaning, does the note and bond market now do another counter trend bounce? Some of the high volume equities out here today, Gap got smoked. That's down $5.50. Nordstrom is down $9.50. Where's Best Buy? Best Buy is getting smoked, too. The retail, they basically blew it. You get Best Buy down $4. That all? Oh, that went down yesterday, too, though, right? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Okay, it was yesterday. So, yesterday Best Buy went from 141 down to 115. And then the Gap. If you want to see something that's pretty wild, folks, the Gap is in a confirmed ABC structure down to $6. Right now, yesterday the Gap was at $23. It opens today at $18. It's trading $17.87. And when you see this, you put this on a weekly, you get a confirmed ABC structure down to $6, man. Blowing away the B point, has volume behind the move. And if you get down and we take a look at the low is 526. So I suspect we're going to go right after it. That's how this is set up. And it's a big A to B. The A is that $37 at the high. The B's 21. That gets you the 16. All right. 37.5. Yeah, $16. $9. $9. It's not $6. $9. $9 coming at you. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 18. NASDAQ is up 62. S&Ps are up 8.5. And here, Tommy O'Brien. Who's that right there? Who's that right there? That's Tommy and of course, my grandson and my son, folks, and they're watching the program. And yeah, I love this. You gotta love life, man. I mean, it's totally where it's at. I love you. Mwah! Big kisses. Okay, the Fed. So check it out, folks. So the Fed, bottom line, there's a lot of nuances inside of this. So the Fed minutes come out. That being said, the bottom line, when you actually go through it, it really looks like it's going to be status quo. So let's go take a look at this. So what you have is this. Federal officials at the last meeting stressed the need for flexibility on how quickly they'll scale back their bond buying program, as well as the timing of interest rate increases before the data showed inflation accelerated. Yes, we had, it was, 6% in the last CPI, but the bottom line is that they already knew that, folks, okay? So participants stressed that maintaining flexibility to implement appropriate policy adjustments on the basis of risk management considerations should be the guiding principle in conducting policy. So let's read that again. Participants stressed that maintaining flexibility to implement appropriate policy adjustments on the basis of risk management considerations should be the guiding principle. Various participants noted that the committee should be prepared to adjust the pace of asset purchases and raise the target range for the federal funds sooner than participants currently anticipated if inflation continues to run higher than levels consistent with the committee's objective. With the latest data suggesting that fourth quarter GDP growth could be as strong as 6.5% annualized, we expect more officials to jump on the bandwagon. Let's see. Now, bottom line is that when you go through this, folks, okay, this is going to be a status quo deal. I think where they're gonna have to figure a way in order to maneuver the aspect of what they've said in the past, meaning transitory, what we actually have right now and here, and how are they going to turn that without basically wrecking the market. That's kind of how things work out. That's what it comes down to. We're going there. The real question is that how fast are we going there? And it is not going to be, my take on this is it is not going to be the tapering, it's going to be, what happens with the tapering, folks, is this, is that the tapering, there's still plenty of large trust funds, schools, all of this that have to buy bonds, okay? That's not going to be the deal. What's going to be the deal is when do you raise the interest rate structure? That's going to be the deal. And then what's going to be how fast do they raise it? If you remember, depending on how long you've been trading out here, you know, when Greenspan and Rubin were at it, the bottom line is that they start raising, you know, a quarter point at a time, 6 times in a row. You know, so once this turns, it basically stays for quite some time. And every 20 months, 6 quarter. I mean, it went fast, you know, and we'll see, you know, how the market basically takes it. If we go take a look at the 30-year bond out here today, what you're going to look at, so the 30-year bond is trading at 106.06, and this rejected lower price, man, and never got. So the 30-year bond never got to the lower end of its consolidation. The low end of the consolidation, the 30 years, 157.03. We hit 158.29 today. That tested the lower end. It was 159.31 yesterday. And let's just see how this is shaking out. Yeah, you're going to have lighter volume, man. This is wild, man. This is what holidays do. And in that texture, what holidays do, and this is where it's important in the context of looking at markets, is that as the NDX 100, that tested its lows, rejected them. The bond market did the same deal. You got to pay attention to it. You just want to pay attention to it because when things, you know, so picture it in the context of raising rates. Folks that had already jumped on that bandwagon, they already had and I'm talking about professional investors, they already had to close those positions. Because the bottom line is that rates didn't go up, meaning as fast as they thought they were going to, okay? The real question is are they opening all the positions again? And then they're going to have to buy it back again. You know, we'll see. We'll see what the different dynamic is and how this basically shakes out. But there's a lot of different things that come into the aspect of rates for sure. XLRE. I believe this is a real estate REIT. Okay, so let's see. This is the real estate select sector. And let's see what's inside this. I think I remember this. This is a lot of, yeah, you get Prologics. Okay, so here, picture this. This is a real estate REIT. This is a good mix, okay? What you have is this. You have American Tower is the largest weighting structure. That's 11.4%. Prologics, okay, so American Tower, that's towers. Prologic, bottom warehouse, that's 10.8. Crown Castle, oh man, Crown Castle, this is they actually own Paddle and I. Crown Castle actually started in the pineapple business. How's that? Okay. Bottom line, it's 7.6. Equinox, I believe Equinox is self-storage. That's 6.7. Now Simon Property. Simon Property is the largest owner of Class A malls in the world. That's 5.3. Public storage, digital. So see, the way that they got to look at this is commercial real estate. That's what this is, and it's pretty amazing that in the commercial real estate deal that you're actually at highs, but you are. So if the commercial real estate business is at highs, folks, let me tell you something. This is something else because, you know, there's still plenty of malls that are in trouble, but when you put this together, the bottom line is that right now you're pushing highs. I think it's making a new high. Yeah, it is. You know, so, you know, it looks to me that you're actually going to have the volume on pushing this new high. So the real question is it going to get away from 48.80? Right now you're at 49.03. And the question is accumulation to distribution. You know, when you're at highs like this, and you can see that we've only traded 3 days, this looks to me, I'd wait for next week, because if you bust this high with volume, you get action. And when I look at the holding structure inside here, so let's look at the holdings again. So when you look at the holding structure, American Tower, strong. Prologic, strong. Equinox, I'm not too sure about. The Simon Property, SPG, let me pull this up and see what that looks like. This probably should be weak, Well, we'll find out, but it's not. Look at this. It's not. Put this on a weekly. I'm going to put this on a monthly for a second. So let's see how this shakes out. Because we still have a huge amount of work. Okay, so you're back to... this is not... Yeah, it's back to before COVID. But this is not... To me, this is not a strong stock. That's the real bottom line. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials, they want to get flat, man. Holiday trading, folks, is just something else. If you have positions, that's one thing. The bottom line, you get caught in the middle of these. You just got to be careful. If you've been watching an equity for a long period of time and they jam it lower and you do have lighter volume, then yeah, I'd say that you can get some action. But if you see the break topside, then you got to really be careful. I've said this many times, and I know plenty of people have heard it, but I'm going to say it again. That one of the best days that I ever saw in the market happened to be, and this could happen this Friday, because it's set up kind of just like it was in 1998. We're at highs. You had the Thanksgiving holiday, and what happened is this, is that it was just amazing. It didn't matter what button, as long as you were buying, it didn't matter what button you were hitting, everything was going higher. And this was going on for like an hour and a half. And markets closed. So picture this. Everyone's happy. We're all day trading, right? Like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Bottom line is that then on Monday morning, boom, comes all the way back down. Now, that wasn't the end of the market. I'm just explaining to you that what you may get on Friday. And if you get it, God bless us all. I mean, because the bottom line is that that's a long time ago, and I've never seen anything like that since. And I'm not kidding when I say that it didn't matter what button you hit. And the market today is much more, not volatile, but there's more players in the market today that would just keep hitting. Do you know what I'm saying? The buttons. So we'll see where this shakes out. But the way the market is trading right now is telling me that we're going to have an update on Friday. Silver. Let's go take a look at the silver market out here. Silver's, you know, it's intriguing because silver has held up in the context of gold getting smoked. You know, we have out here, you know, I guess it's chart-wise the same, actually. Silver just came down from 25.46. You're at 23. You hit 23.40 today. Now, what silver didn't do is silver didn't get under its lows today, which I would have liked to see. Because what you do have is that high volume low from yesterday's hasn't been tested yet. The swing point is 23.04. So what you do not have, let's go to the GDX and see how the GDX is trading. So the GDX, you don't have sellers in the GDX. That's the bottom line. You know, you don't have buyers either, though. You're coming into volume of 20 million. You get 11 million. Yesterday we did, oh, look at that. We did 20 million yesterday. So 32.15, and we hit 32.17. We didn't test there either, so that's saying that could get tested. And then if you're trading the GDX, folks, you have to look at Newmont and Barrick. So Newmont, bottom line, that's just going sideways. It's down 3 cents. Barrick, oh, this is good for Barrick, man. Okay, so Barrick got under the lows. That's what you wanted. So picture, on Monday you had 19 million shares traded. Yesterday, 13 million. You're going to have less than that today. You probably have 12, and you're going to 21. That's what you need. That bottom line, that's what you need for higher price. So we'll see how this baby shakes it out. Amazon. So when we get into the market on Friday, you're going to have, of course, Black Friday. It seems that at this particular point, you know, with shopping just about every day. Amazon is still hanging tough, man. You know, it did get up to those highs, reject the highs. It rejected that 37.73. We hit 37.62. 37.73 was the high. 37.62 was the last high. Now you want to watch it how it backs down. It's been in consolidation for a long period of time. The next time that they come out with numbers is going to be on February 2nd. Look at that, February 2nd. That's Tommy's birthday. Oh, I love it. That is a beautiful thing. He'll be 1 year old, folks, February 2nd. So they're going to be coming out and they're looking to do 138 billion, and bring $3.92 to the bottom line. Now, watch what happens. This is really intriguing with Amazon. So last quarter, they did $6.12 to the bottom line. And that has to do with how much expenses that they're paying to make sure everyone's happy at Christmas, right? This quarter, same deal. They're going to spend a lot of money, $3.92. And then watch what happens, folks. It goes from $3.92, and then the first quarter goes to $10.80. It accelerates dramatically. And then if you take a look at this is pretty amazing, actually. You take a look at the growth statistics in Amazon. Look at this. So this is North America, they're growing at 10% a year. Internationally, they're growing at 8% a year. And then the AWS, which they make a fortune on, they're growing at 12.5% a year. It's just monster numbers, man. They're just unbelievable, actually. You go back to 2017, and they took 177 billion in a year. Now they're going to take 138 billion in 90 days. And I would say that we're all getting more used to it. I mean, I order everything on Amazon. I mean, it's so easy. You run out of coffee in the morning. So picture this. I drink this Ely coffee, the espressos. They come in a container, 21 in a container, right? So I run out in the morning. So picture, this is 6:30 in the morning, right? Well, I don't run out, but I know that the next day I'm not going to have any. I jump on Amazon, hit 2 buttons, right? That is at my house between 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So by the time I come home from work, it's already there. That's one scenario. I'll give you the next scenario. This one's even more bizarre. I don't order it until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Then they give me the option to get it delivered from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. And I'm sure there's some people that don't want people coming, outside their house at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got a big German Shepherd, so it really doesn't matter. The bottom line is that when I do it then, guess what? I wake up in the morning, the coffee's already there, it's not a problem. And we do have a main facility in Tampa, so I suspect that that's where they're probably coming out of. But it's a phenomenal, and that doesn't cost anything, right? It's like, okay, really? So you can see Amazon, once you get used to that, it's just going to keep going. You know what I mean? There's no doubt. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to take a look at oil. Pull a long-term oil chart. Seems, that's even funnier. So I'm pulling a long-term oil chart, and yeah, when you hear the aspect that this is a Democratic problem, folks, it's like not even close. So picture what's happening in the oil market. The oil market, there's more demand than there is supply. It's a flat out deal, and this is a worldwide deal, folks. Okay, there's that's the bottom line. Okay, this is not. We're using more fossil fuels, and what has happened is that when we all the stay right there, folks. Come right back. We're going to be talking oil.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 24, Nasdaq's up 60, S&P's are up 6.5. Let's go take a look at that oil contract. So what you have with oil, folks, is this. So picture something. You had the aspect that we had fracking, and fracking was huge for us because what did happen, no doubt, is that we were pumping huge amounts of oil, and that changed things for quite some time inside of the oil business. Now, we still have it. The problem with fracking is that when you really get your head wrapped around it, is that the easiest fracking and the cheapest amount of oil is gone. So what happens with fracking, folks, is this. You're basically squeezing inside, you're pushing the sand down, push the oil up, okay? The easiest is done. Now fracking, and this is why you don't see these wells opening so quickly, their break even is about $80 to $85, okay? So that's not going to happen unless oil stays at $100 for some time. When we take a look at this chart, what you're going to see is that the bottom line is that oil was at, let's see, we go back, 2010, just so you can get your head wrapped around this. From 2010 going all the way over to 2014, oil was over $70 and most of the time was up at $100. Then you had in 2018, we were at $70 going all the way over to basically $70, $76. The consolidation was $76 to $63. Bottom line is that we're actually using, so check this out. This is because this has the Saudis are going to be in really, well, between the Saudis and Russia, they're basically, all happy right now, no doubt, because their coffers are getting loaded with cash because oil's so high, of course. And I suspect it's going to stay high for a while because the numbers right now, so picture this, folks, the numbers right now compared to pre-COVID, the world is using over 1 million, I think it's 700,000 as of last night. They're using 700,000 more barrels per day than even pre-COVID. And this goes straight across. And so guess what? We're up there, and they're going to press it. And the reason, and it makes sense that they're going to press it. I don't want high oil prices. I'm not saying that, but it makes sense to me business-wise to press it because they know also that going forward 20, 25 years from now, they have to get as much cash in their coffers as they can because then you will start seeing little by little, there'll be, I'm not quite sure it'll be less usage, but it'll be less usage percentage-wise because what you're getting here is this. So picture what you're getting. It's 2021. We're higher than we were pre-COVID. And the amount of people in the world, folks, every day goes up dramatically. And that's what you're seeing on a continual basis. So, the bottom line is it's higher price. Jamie Dimon. How about that, Jamie Dimon? You know what's interesting here? The first thing I thought, Jamie Dimon, okay, the bottom line, yesterday, he was at Boston College, and he turns around and says that JP Morgan, as well as the Communist Party, is 100 years old this year. So Jamie Morgan was saying that, and I bet that J.P. Morgan will be around longer than the Communist Party. So picture, J.P. Morgan 8 months ago just got the first securities license. Now, they only have $21 billion in business right now in China. But they got the first securities license that they could actually own the whole company only 8 months ago. That's going to be gone, folks. That's going to be gone. I mean, you're not going to sit there and say something like that to the Communist Party and get away with it. The thing that I got out of it more than anything is that we're close to highs, because the arrogance of something like that, and when you're at highs, this is what ends up happening at highs. And I'm talking about highs in the economy, highs in everything. Everyone, not everyone, but if you're, many people, you really think you're invincible, and, you know, this is how it's going to go. And I can tell you just anecdotally from my own experience. When I was 30, I was thinking that, hey, man, let's say by the time I'm 35. This is a crazy story, folks, but that's a fact. The bottom line is that millions. I should be able to be a billionaire, okay? Because, you know, if you remember the market in the 80s, I mean, 80 to even 90 was insane. That's a problem. And my take on what he said is pure arrogance, and it has to do with the aspect that, yes, J.P. Morgan's doing so good. It's coming in. You think you're stronger. Folks, there's always someone stronger, and people, he made a huge mistake. And we'll see where that basically shakes out. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's get into the XAU and the HUI. As one of the Tigers saying, pride comes before the fall. It's a fact, man. It's pretty weird, man. So the XAU, that's flat out here today. Let's see what kind of volume we got yesterday. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got volume. Oh, this is good. Yeah, 25 million versus the day before 31. That's good. Okay, so the XAU already tested its low, has lighter volume on the test. I suspect, put the HUI up, but I expect it's going to be the same thing in the Gold Bugs Index, volume-wise, because they really trade together. We did 19 million versus 23. Yeah. So that's saying higher prices coming at you. And what we did not do is that we didn't break the lowest swing, which is crucial. Netflix. Let's go take a look at some of the, well, actually, let's go look at NVIDIA first, NVDA. Because NVIDIA, no doubt, has been the darling of a market for a long period of time. And look at this. This is going to be cool watching. This is going to go test its highs too, man. You know, that 346 is open again, man. Comes down from 346. Does volume yesterday of 53 million. You're coming into 115. It's going to go right after it again. Unbelievable. And we'll see whether it's going to break it. I think, is it AMD that is leading the NASDAQ today? Yeah, it is. So if we take a look at AMD, yep, doing the same deal. Now, this is, you know, it's going to be cool, folks. Coming back Monday, you want to keep your eye on these chip stocks, because it looks to me like AMD is going to do it also. But the difference is AMD has a high with light volume, came off the high, recharged itself, it's going up, and it has good volume on the way up. We'll see how it stands when it gets to 161. But it looks to me like that you are going to charge that 161. And if we close today in the green, which I suspect we're going to, okay, what you're going to see is that you'll see the futures up Friday morning early, and you'll see this market run right from the get-go. That's kind of how it shakes out. You run from the get-go. You got to remember the banks. Are the banks open? The banks are probably, yeah, the banks are open. The bond market may be open a half a day. The stock market's a half day. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, buildable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials are down 7, Nasdaq's up 62, S&Ps are up 8.5. Let's go inside the Dow and see what is getting it flat. Bottom line, I see, okay, so Visa is up 2.2%. That's a counter-trend bounce because that's been getting smoked. Intel's up 1%, Home Depot 9/10. Taken away from it, Honeywell's down 1.8. You got Goldman off 1.7. And let's go to Visa and take a look at Visa. So Visa's up 450. Look at this, it's been a one-way route on the way down. What a trip this is, man. 3 months ago, Visa's at 252. Man, so let's do... Yeah, but look at this. This has been a one-way trip. Okay, so on the monthly basis, what you're going to want to do, too, folks, okay? Remember, it's going to be the end of the month on Friday. Put these on monthlies, because you're going to see, like, Visa went down on volume. That being said, though, you're going to see that it went to the highs of the lows of the March pandemic, which was 194.46, and rejected that low. You had 115 million shares traded versus 66. But this market still wants higher price, man. And what this is going to be about, folks, is inflation. So picture, you know, you had Dollar Tree go up to $1.25. That tells you flat out, go up to $1.25. Guess what? You get 25% inflation, right? That's the number. They did the data. That's where it is. That being said, bottom line, you can add 25% to just about any number you have, because that is what the currency of fiat currency or any other thing's going to be worth. You remember, it's all perception, man. It's all, I have this, I want to give you this, and what are you going to give me in return? That's the economy. That's the world in general, folks. It's supply, demand, and inflation. What ends up happening is that there's more dollars chasing less hard assets. And so we're willing to pay more for them and not even think about it. That's what's going on. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, I'll do the bear. The bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a safe one. We're off Friday. We'll come back Monday. Check out Tommy, 9 o'clock in the morning. Great show. We'll get him, folks.
Building